Serra has a long history of amazing athletics. For those who don't know what the Western League Championship is, it's when all the teams in the league face each other in a division, and then whoever has the best record between these 5 teams wins a championship, and they will be considered the best team out of that league, and also make a great spot in the playoffs. They will always be remembered throughout the school as well. This year, they won the City League Championships, but we want to look back at the last Western League Championship Serra won, back in 2008. Juan Roman, 3-time All-League left tackle, won Best Lineman Award his sophomore year, is here to give us some words about his season.
The way I felt was pretty great. You know, it's always the #1 goal at Serra football is to take the league championship, and I was on varsity for 3 years and kept fighting for it. Never got it until my senior year, but it felt great. Finally, it was good to get it my last year at Serra. My feeling towards losing that big at halftime was don't really quite remember. I just know it sucked because it's 38-7, so it's a big deal. You know, it's a lot of points to score in the second half, but you know, I kept believing, didn't stop believing. I knew my defense could make a play. I knew we were gonna make plays because we had the offense for it, and we just went out there and did what we had to do.
Nicholas, or as his teammates call him, Megaphone, the beast of Serra's 08 defense. Not only is he a smasher, but he's also a smart person. He's won 3 awards for a 4.0 academic, but also won All-League. He has some words for us.
It definitely didn't feel good, but we've been in that position before, during the previous games, and we knew that we get one help to become league champs. I'm not sure if it was just the defense improving, but it was more of a team morale. And we just caught the momentum at the right time, at the halftime, and we just carried on to the end of the game.
Coach Baskins has been the coach for over 7 years at Serra. He's a 3-time winning league coach, making his teams to be the best for league. He will now give us some words of the win.
When we came in halftime, it was 38-7 to Mission Bay. I think the biggest thing is not something I said, but kind of something we did. We had 5 goals that year. And going into that game, we had accomplished 4. One of those goals was to win all of our home games, and the other one was to win our league championship. And we knew at halftime, down that many points, we had to put together the best half maybe Serra football ever in order to accomplish those 2 goals. So we simply went up on the board in front of the kids. I didn't say much, do anything. I just flat out, we wrote all 5 goals down. I checked the first 3, said, you want these last 2? That's what you got to do. And the kids went out and got it done. We were considered the comeback kings. We had several articles written about us in different newspapers because of what we did. I mean, we'd won league championships here before, but the way this team won league championship was unlike anything else. I mean, every single one of our league games that we won, we were down at halftime or trailing going into the last couple minutes of the game, and we had to come back. And it wasn't just our league either. We did it a couple times in our non-league games all the way up there. So these guys had an act for getting out there in the 4th quarter and the second half and really putting together great comebacks.
They beat Mission Bay 41-38 after being down 38-7. They were getting beat, but they never gave up. They will always be remembered for what they won. They were the best of being the hardest teams in their league. Looking back at this year of amazing athletics, it looks like Serra has many great years to come.